y'all, so we're going to take a look at this Regent Home Theater system, man. Now, this thing, I've tried to look up as much information as I could, and I really couldn't find nothing on it. It is from, the earliest I could see was from Walmart selling it for under like 50 bucks. I'm not sure that's exactly how much it costs, but this thing, even though it's an analog, old school, it is 5.1 channel Dolby, surround. It's pretty nice. It does come with a remote. It's a model HT-391, and this was pretty nice because it lets you control your subwoofer, your center, your rear, and then the master volume. So you have control, and it's pretty nice. You got your speaker channels, you got mute, you got source, reset, on and off, of course. But you do have some functionality here, but just not as much control as the volume with the remote. So I'm pretty grateful to get the remote with it too. And it wasn't dingy from a smoker's home. I imagine he didn't smoke because these were actually just a little dusty, and that was it. And just from age, just regular dust in the air. So it wasn't hard to clean. I did use some Windex, a Mr. Clean pad, and then a terry cloth, a polishing cloth that you would for your car and stuff. But they got various ones, so you can use it for the household and stuff. Well, that's what I use to clean this up. I will have little clips here and there in the video. You'll be able to go see it at the end if you want. But like I said, it does come with 5 speakers, and they're all color coded. So let me go over here. This one is gray and black, the wires. This one is red and black. And they all have a little eye holes right here to where you can mount them on the wall. And yeah, like I said, it was analog. This is from 2004. So, Bluetooth and all those wireless, common things that we take for granted now, wasn't back then like that. So we had to use wires to it. But it's a long wire. I'm going to have to get some stands so that I can mount the speakers behind me. This one is red and black also. This one is blue and black. So this is the center one right here. This is where you'd be setting in the front, right in the center. But these are SA-SP3 satellite speakers, independent, 6 ohms. They are made in China from Regent Company. So these are the original. They got some scratches on them and all that, but I'll vacuum it out. And I didn't open them up. I didn't need to do all that. It really wasn't that dirty. So it cleaned up nice, I think. And they sound really, really good. This one's gray and black also. As you can see, it really is. It's got a lot of wire. A lot of wire, y'all. Now, this is the subwoofer, and the bass unit controls everything. Everything is, here with the infrared in the front. This is where it exhausts the air for the subwoofer, bass cannon, reflex, which actually makes it sound really, really good. On and off button, input source, speaker channels, volume up and down. And right here, you'll be able to see the volume going up and down and what channel, if you got 2 channel or 5.1 channel. And that's pretty cool because if you're only doing analog, then yeah, you can switch over to where you only have that. You won't get the weird, sound from the other 2 speakers not working properly with just left and right, audio. This, I did try to clean it, but they were stained. I can probably later on open it up and get a good scrubbing to it, with a toothbrush and all that. But as for now, I was okay with just a good vacuum, good cleaning, with the Windex and the wiping and all that. But I did vacuum these real good, clean them out, these fins, so that it can disperse heat properly. Over here, you got a fuse. You got an analog on and off switch. This is your power cord, of course. It is polarized. It's not grounded. But over here is where you have it's pretty cool. These are the ground on this side, all black. And then on this side is a positive, okay? So you have your gray, your blue for the center, your red and red. So, and then these are their speakers. Over here, it has a video out and in. So I don't know why it would have a composite in and out. I guess it's because if it's being fed a DVD player and you wanted to be able to stretch or reach everything with the sound going in and out, I guess it would make sense to have that composite going in and going out right here. But it has gain, camera input, aux input, and DVD input. So yeah, and this is back in 2004. So yeah, video games were popular just like DVD players were. But if you were like me, you had a PlayStation 2, you had everything in one. But man, this thing is a beast. It is pretty heavy. It does have a serial number down here. It does show that it runs AC at 120 volts, okay? And serial number is 408-022-2671. That way if someone wants to look it up, they can. But I want to set this up, y'all. I want to set it up to show you just how beautiful it sounds. It's really, really loud. Really loud. But I have a 2.1 surround stereo system in the back from Logi that I got from Walmart for like 30 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever. This was free. This was sold at Walmart back in 2004 for roughly 40 to 50 bucks. But just wait till y'all hear y'all. This thing is gonna blow y'all minds. Y'all gonna be tripping out. I know you're probably tripping out over here on this Dell monitor that I'm using for this is I'm running Redream with Dreamcast. But yes, let's hook this up to my modern computer system and just see how it sounds, y'all. Y'all can check it out. All right. Alrighty, y'all. I got everything hooked up. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna start Redream for the Sega Dreamcast. That way I can go ahead and get some footage that's not copyrighted and that I won't be, get in trouble with. That way y'all can still hear just how beautiful this sounds. Yes, this is gonna be played with the 2.1 instead of the 5.0, but it still allows you to hear what these games sound like and play. So let's go over here and play some of my favorite games, which is Guilty Gear Asuka. Oh yeah, let's adjust this camera and turn this up. So we are going to turn the subwoofer, center, and the rear speakers up. Yeah, this is real loud.
Please select your character.
Oh, why basic? Okay. All right, let's go do this, y'all. Sega Dreamcast Redream on this beautiful computer.
Heaven or hell, let's rock!
Alrighty, y'all. Just want to show you real quick just how good it sounds, and as you can see, yeah, sounds like the arcade, y'all. Can you imagine this back in 2004, y'all? Yeah. Okay, y'all. Just wanted to demonstrate real quick, just a little bit, and go out there and hopefully you'll find your little cheap 5.1 or be gifted one like this. That still works really good. Alright, y'all. Till next time, peace, much love from Joe's Retro World.